What is an online ecosystem and why do you need one when you're building your business online using social media, especially nowadays? This is something that is more and more crucial to helping you to build your business with leverage in mind. And so today I'm going to be talking about why you need an online ecosystem and how it can actually help you grow your business with more ease and more leverage. So I'm going to be talking about what it is, why you need it, the benefits of it, and what some of those mistakes that people can make when they are building their business online. So that's what we're talking about in today's Brilliantly You Business Show. I hope you are well. Thank you for joining me here today. And if you are new here and you're not sure who I am, my name is Jenny Stevens, and I help coach and train home business entrepreneurs with how to build their business online and helping you to create more leverage in the things that you're doing, being able to attract your perfect customers to you and build your business around the lifestyle that you want by utilizing systems and automation in place and really help you make the sales and impact that you're looking to make, but without the self-doubt. I also help you with the mindset piece. I am a qualified rapid transformational therapist practitioner, and so I can also help to get rid of those limiting beliefs that we all, including me, this is kind of one of the reasons that I started it, can deal with, that things stand in the way. So, what is an online ecosystem? What's the purpose of having one? So, I'm curious to know, actually, first off, is have you heard this term before when it comes to having an online or a digital ecosystem? Have you heard that before? Share with me if you have or you haven't. Would love to just kind of hear where you are with this. Um, so basically, what it means to have an online ecosystem is it's creating a system to utilize your brand presence online, okay? And it really comes down to creating a sense of community, keeping people following you, wanting to hear more from you, and purchasing your products or services, and by utilizing your time more really for a central goal. So it's taking the different platforms and different things that you do on the various different platforms and having a central goal for all of them. So everything is working together and it creates this kind of little ecosystem, which I'll go into more detail in a sec, where, like I say, really that central goal where everything kind of all roads lead to that one central goal. And you take people through a bit of a journey with you. But before we kind of get into all the, well, what does it mean and what does it look like kind of thing, I just want to talk a bit about, so what does it look like when you don't have an ecosystem? You know, maybe you're new and you're just kind of getting things going online. Maybe you are just spinning your wheels a lot and you're just thinking, well, how can I make this more of a strategy? How can I have a bit more of a clearer intention behind what I'm doing, the purpose of each element and each thing that you're doing, and you're not just getting stuck in being busy for the sake of it without really kind of understanding what this can look like for you. So it basically it's like I say, it's lots of posting just for the sake of it. It maybe you're kind of hearing about, oh, well, I need to do a post a day. I need to do several stories a day. I need to do reels now. I need to do TikToks. I need to do this, all these various different things. But if you don't really then have, if you're just doing lots of things without really knowing the purpose behind it, you're just going to be ending up being busy instead of really being productive and focusing on those core tasks with that intention behind it. It also can look like you're just not having a real strategy or intention behind the work that you're doing, like I just mentioned. So having that central strategy that you know, and if you, or maybe if you are looking to grow a team and have a team of people help you in your business, you want to make sure that for the longevity of your business and growing it to the various different milestones and, you know, all of the amazing goals that you might have for your business, you're going to need to make sure that you have that strategy there. So again, if you're just kind of going here, there, and everywhere, a bit like a, you know, a deer in headlights kind of thing, then that can be a bit of a problem. So, not having a real strategy or intention behind the work that you're doing, spending lots of time doing manual tasks. And so, I'm so hot on making sure that whenever people are building their business, they're building their brand, they're doing all the things that you might be learning online and what I teach, that you always have that, making sure that you can create leverage with whatever you're doing. Because at the end of the day, where you are now is not necessarily going to be the things that you're going to need to continue doing if you want to get to six figures, multiple six figures, seven figures. There's going to be various different systems that you need to put in place. And so this is a great foundational piece to make sure that you start getting that foundation solid first. And then when you can start building upon it, think of it like building bricks, scaffolding, Lego. You've got to have a strong foundation so that you can, it can get bigger and bigger and bigger. And if you don't have that kind of ecosystem in place, then things might crumble. If I said to you, okay, I'm going to give you 80 new clients tomorrow, what could potentially fall apart inside of your business and your processes and stuff? But that's not this isn't just about that, but it's just making sure that you've got a solid foundation, that you can work smart and not harder, and make sure that things are working together in this beautiful online ecosystem. Okay. So the benefits of it. So it's like, well, why would I need one? Why would I need to create this online ecosystem, Jenny? What is it going to do for me and my business? If that's a question that you're thinking, then great. That's what I'm going to be sharing with you today. So basically, like I mentioned, the benefits really is you're going to create more of a unified online presence. It's going to, whether you're using 1, 2, 3, 4, however many different platforms that you might be dabbling in, you might have a bit of a presence on, it's making sure that they are all unified and working together. Okay. The other thing is it's going to help you to create a journey for your prospects, for your audience, for your potential customers to go on. It's going to help them going to create a journey that's going to basically take people from not knowing who you are to suddenly finding you, they're going to get to know you a bit more, deciding to follow you, building up the trust in you. If they're like, yeah, actually, I like this person. I like the way they speak and I get value and I want to learn more from them, to eventually then buying from you and then to keep coming back for more. Because we don't just want to get one customer and they buy once. We want to kind of end up keeping them in this online ecosystem, so they keep coming back for more. So if you create a new offer, or if you create a new freebie, or if you create a new service, then people are going to just stay inside of your community because they love what they see, they love what they get, and they're going to stay in there more. And it also, like I mentioned just now, it's also going to help enable you to work smarter, not harder, and actually help you to get double the input, but without double the output. Because quite often, it can be, if someone, if you're like, oh God, TikTok's this new thing, I need to be on TikTok now. And suddenly then you start learning about this new platform and it might take you away from what you're doing. Or, Instagram, like I started using Instagram a lot more in January. And so for the last 6 months, I've been probably doing more stuff on Instagram now than I necessarily do on Facebook. But no matter how many platforms I might be on, everything that I do is part of my ecosystem. And they all work together. And there is a similar message on each platform. So it doesn't mean you have to be everywhere. But if you want to have even if it's kind of like a minimal online presence, making sure that you're not just doing completely different stuff everywhere, and you make things work together and bring people in so they can start going on this journey with you to hopefully turn from stranger into love you, raving fan, credit card in hand. Yes, I want to buy everything that you've got. Okay. So that's the goal, really. And I want to just kind of let you know before I kind of go into things in a bit more detail, I'm going to be going over this in more detail and my ecosystem, what I've created, and more, my learnings over the last 6 years, and more so about what things I'm really seeing that are working now, and going into more about what does this online ecosystem look like for you that you can take away. So just before I dive in, I'm going to be doing a masterclass on this, on how to actually double your sales without doubling your workload. And creating an ecosystem is a huge chunk of that. So I just want to invite you to that. There is a link in the description that you can go and sign up for. It's completely free. So it's going to be a masterclass that I'm doing very soon that you can join me on, get even more detail on what this looks like and how you can really create this beautiful ecosystem that's actually going to help you get consistent leads, turn those, like I say, strangers into hot, raving fans who are ready to buy from you, and keep them coming back for more. So I just wanted to kind of let you know about that. So go and check out the link in the description, or you can go to jennystevenscoaching.com/double. And you can sign up for that. Like I say, it's completely free. So I'd love to see you there and help you just go into this in a little bit more detail. I'm not obviously going to go into all the nitty gritty about what this ecosystem exactly looks like. That's what I'm going to be covering in the masterclass. But I wanted to at least give you an overview of what it looks like, okay, and what it can look like. And it's not necessarily like a cookie cutter thing, because it's got to be right for you. It's got to be right for your business, and what your, everyone's businesses are going to be slightly different, and your preference into how you want to work. But for the most part, I like to kind of think of it like you're going to have a funnel, and then it comes into this sort of rotating circle. Okay. So the funnel at the top is going to be where you're going to be bringing in new people, because you always want to be bringing in and growing your audience, bringing in new people into your ecosystem, into your online space, so that you're always getting to know new people. You're filling that funnel with brand new people, who need your stuff, who need you, who get to see the awesome stuff that you do. And then throughout that funnel, you're going to go through a couple of different phases where they're going to sort of suss you out. They're going to get to see who you are, get to know you a little bit, and decide if they want to follow you. And that's really the start of this ecosystem. So the funnel is there to find new people. And then when we've got this circle that's going to cycle round on like a bit of a rinse and repeat kind of thing. And I say, I'm going to go through all the details of that on the masterclass. So definitely join me for that. But again, in a nutshell, it's going to be, people are going to get to learn more about you. They're going to see your content on all of your various different social media profiles, are all going to lead to this ecosystem, creates this ecosystem where you're going to have this funnel and this little cycle. And this is really the journey that you're going to take people on. And it's a mixture of content, you want to make your offers, and people keep coming back for more. So, it's really utilizing the various different platforms, making sure that, like I say, all roads lead to one. That all things that you're doing on, whether it's different platforms, but whatever you're doing, everything kind of leads down to getting them inside of this ecosystem. And that's where they're going to really get to know, like, and trust you. They're going to see who you are. Like I say, do they like you? Do they like your content? Get value from you. Build up the trust with them. Show your expertise. Build that credibility. Then they get to see your offers. They get to see this different stuff with how they can work with you. Maybe the courses that you provide, the services that you provide, whatever you do. And then they're going to, you want them to love it and keep coming back for more, where they just love being in your presence. That's really kind of what it comes down to. And so when you can do this, like I say, not only does it help you get maximum exposure, if you do use multiple platforms, it means you're not putting all of your eggs in one basket as well. But also, like I say, it's about working smart. because you don't have to be everywhere. You don't have to be on all of these different platforms. But what you do want to do is make sure that the platforms that you're using are working for you. They are working to help alleviate some of the pressure that can come with creating lots of content online, from doing all the things, from doing the posts, the feed posts, the stories, the reels, like all the various different things. But if you can make sure that everything has a purpose, that everything has an intention, and that all roads from, you almost think like a spidergram kind of thing. Look at the different platforms as being one of these little legs, and that center is your ecosystem where people are going to love you. People are going to get to know you. People are going to buy your stuff and keep coming back for more. And so if all roads lead into this, and here is where you can create the leverage. This is where you really create that leverage where you can actually save time. You can take a lot of the manual tasks off your plate. It allows you to be able to add automation and stuff like that. It allows you to be able to outsource and get some people to do stuff for you, even for parts of this ecosystem. And so it just gives freedom, really. It gives space for you to do what you do best. It gives space for you to be able to not be constantly working all the time. It gives space for you to be creative, for you to do the best work that you need and to make that impact that you're looking to make. So I want to just kind of leave you with a couple of action steps for you to do today, because I want you to be able to walk away from this. It's like, obviously, join the masterclass. I'm going to dive into this and, show you exactly what this can look like. But I want you to at least walk away today with a couple of things for you to go and look at with your own online presence. Okay. So I want you to go and look at your online profiles, your social profiles. And I want you to look at, is there a unity there? Do they support each other? Do you have a journey for them to go on? So I just want you to start thinking about that and, come along to the masterclass, and you can obviously ask your questions and we can dive into it. But I want you to just start thinking about this. First off, do a bit of a audit of your social profiles. Are you giving people easy next steps? Are you making it clear and easy for people what you do and how to work with you, how to take the next steps? Okay. And so just doing a bit of an audit is going to help you to see opportunities. It's going to help you to see, oh, actually, yeah, I am. Awesome. Fantastic. Maybe you can then take it to the next level. And have a look around, have a look on people that you follow. Look at their online presence, their social media stuff. And what maybe things can you learn from it and apply yourself? So I just want to kind of recap a little bit for you. So having an ecosystem is going to help you build a brand on different platforms. It's going to help take people through a journey. It's going to actually help increase retention. Like I said, you don't want to just have a customer buy once. Wouldn't it be great if you could actually look after the customers that you have got and just get them to buy more from you because they love you so much and they love what you do? That's the goal. It helps you to diversify and get maximum exposure when you are utilizing multiple platforms, but again, doing it in a smart way. And it helps you double your input, but without doubling the output. Because yes, I could say, yeah, go and do this, and it's mean you're going to be doing double or triple the work. And that's not what we want, people. No, that's not what we want. Building a business online, most people in this kind of space, coaches, consultants, service-based businesses, freelancers, we do this because we want freedom, right? We want to be able to be in charge of our day. We want to be able to work when we want, from where we want. We want to be able to go on holiday and know that your business isn't coming to a halt because you have stopped. We want to be able to be present for those moments and not miss out. And if you're working constantly, you haven't got the freedom. And so that's what I really help people do is create leverage in various different ways. And so I'm actually going to be introducing my brand new framework that I've created inside the masterclass that is all about leverage. So I'm really, really excited to share that with you because I know it's going to help so much. And I know it's something different that you've probably not seen before as well. So I'm not going to give too much away. But I'm really excited about this new framework that I've created that I have gone through myself over the last year or more, but certainly in mostly in the last 18 months actually. And I know from my own personal experience how much it's helped me. And now it's my opportunity to kind of help share that with the world and share it with you. So I'm going to be introducing that on the masterclass. So I definitely want to have you there. So think about, like I say, think about your own. How might you be able to make your own little ecosystem? And if you want more help with it and you want a bit more clarity on, well, what do those pieces look like, more of the detail and stuff like that, definitely join me for my masterclass that's coming up. So obviously, for those of you that are watching this live, if you can go, you can sign up and join me live. It's going to be on the 8th of July, so next Thursday. If you're watching this after that, then just click on the link as well. Still, there might be a wait list for another one, or there might be another opportunity for you to go through this training. But for right now, I'm going to be doing it live next Thursday on the 8th of July. So you can get all the details about what we're going to do, what we're going to cover, times, and all that kind of stuff, and save your seat, which is what you're going to want to do in the link that's in the description. But you can also go to jennystevenscoaching.com/double. It's completely free. Sign up, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there. There will be a replay, so I hope we do aim to be there live, but I know it's not always possible for everybody, so I will be offering a replay. Yeah, I hope you found this useful. It just gives you some food for thought, gives you something to think about, and gives you some options, and it gives you ways to be able to make all this effort of building your business online, make it work more for you. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me and hanging out with me today. Wanted to keep this on the shorter side, so I'm glad that I did. And have an amazing rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you on the masterclass, and I'll see you also next week for another episode of the Brilliantly You Business Show. Have an amazing rest of your day and a rest of your week, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye.